Well, many students are in the middle of deciding what college or university they want to go to, but they are thinking of every possibility and how do they avoid the common mistakes that we've all made in the past. Of course, Dr. Karyn Gordon is here to tell us exactly how to do that. Welcome, Karyn.
Thank you. And it's a huge topic.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. So the first common mistake we make.
First common mistake that young people make is they don't visit the campus. So when you're actually starting to choose which college or university you're going to go to McLean's. They have like the magazine article that came out this past month. Fantastic resource to really kind of look at all the different courses that are actually out there. But you want to go to the campus and ask yourself, do I see myself here?
Do you feel it?
Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Can you kind of connect to the people and the environment? So it's really important for people to go and visit the campus and get the look and the feel of that particular location.
And the thing is, when you're choosing, and I think this happens a lot at the end of high school, you want the familiarity of a best friend, a boyfriend. Don't do that.
Don't do it. So big mistake number 2 is do not go where your best friend or your boyfriend or girlfriend are going. As much as we love them, the reality is you want to make sure that you're choosing a school that is the best for you. And a lot of people, even hate to say it, break up by Thanksgiving. So I don't want to be the downer, but it's true. It happens. It happens. So you really want to make sure you're choosing the school that is best for you, and really think of it as like a new chapter actually in your life.
Right. And the thing is, too, that when you get there, I know a lot of people are nervous. You get there, you're going to make the friends. You're going to make some lifelong friends there. So don't worry about it. You'll find new people, and the best friends will stick around. Common tip number 3, or mistake number 3 that you make. Tip number 3,
big mistake, is they think too specific. And this is probably one of the biggest mistakes, is that right now, because people are so uncertain about what to do for their career, they either go too broad or too specific. And one of the things, the strategies that we actually teach at our Leadership Center, is to actually do a little bit of both. So if you're going to choose a university, know that either choose a university that is in partnership with actually a college, or know that you're probably going to have to do something else after. A degree right now, depending on what the field is that you're going in, is a lot of times not going to give you a job. So if you kind of go in with the expectation, knowing I'm going to do a program with the university that's in partnership with a college, or I'm going to do some kind of diploma certificate afterwards, that kind of helps to manage expectation. If you are going to go college, I really recommend you choose a college that is in partnership with a university, so that down the road, if you do want to do some kind of a degree, you don't want to kind of it's almost like the balance between finding the direction but not actually saying no to too many options, because, and this is really scary and exciting, is that today people have 11 different careers. So it's no longer what is your career, is what are your careers.
Really?
So you need to kind of navigate it properly, so you're kind of giving yourself a focus, but it's not getting too specific.
Right, and it's good to go to the university to get the theoretical perspective, but then a lot with college, it's the practical.
It's the practical, and that's what industries are looking for. They want the practical application.
Okay, and what is the 4th mistake that we
Fourth mistake is that they assume with what education is needed. So once you know with what direction you actually want to go, I strongly recommend talk to your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your neighbors. Find 2 to 3, well, maybe even 2 to 3 minimum, maybe even up to 5 people that are industry experts or they're in the field that you actually want to go. Talk to them. Ask them, is this the right education that I should be actually needing? What else should I be doing? Anything I could be doing right now to kind of help my chances? Nobody's going to be an expert in all things, and so you really want to make sure you're talking to leaders or people within the industry to kind of give you further clarification.
And you have something exciting coming up when it comes to trying to narrow that down to figure out what you do want to do as one of those careers.
Yes, and so what we started about 3 years ago, a course called Strategic Career. It's a one-day course. You can do it in Toronto, you can do it live as a webinar, and it really helps to people find their dream career in one day. And we actually walk people through assessments, and we create it for this reason. People are so uncertain, and I love nothing more than having students at the beginning of the day going, Karyn, I have no idea what I want to do. At the end of the day going, man, this has clarified my direction. Because we need that. We need a bit of a strategy plan to kind of take the 10,000 jobs down to a few jobs. This is really going to be the best fit, and that's what the course does. So it's a week Saturday.
Okay, excellent. And so we're going to continue this conversation on Facebook Live. We're actually going to head over to our Facebook Live area here. We have Richard Levin. Now, Richard is the Executive Director of Enrollment Services at the University of Toronto. Karyn had mentioned the fact that it's good to get a university in place that you pick up, Richard. That nice to meet you, Richard. That is affiliated with the college. Do you agree with that? That's a good way to go.
Well, I think that's a good choice for some students, and many universities have those partnerships. I think, there's some misconceptions around employment rates for university grads, and especially, I think, in the media recently, some programs, like arts programs, have gotten a bad rep. And I encourage people to go onto university sites and look up employment rates because they're published. And you'll find that actually graduates of those programs do very, very well. And in fact, as the years go by, they close the income gap with some of the STEM subjects. So lots of good choices for students.
Excellent. So Dr. Gordon and Richard, they will be talking on Facebook Live. So join in on our Facebook page as well. You can ask questions and give comments as well about this entire topic because there are a lot of questions out there.
Questions.
Thank you so much, guys. We'll head up to Kevin.